Welcome to the show. I'm Ryan Gomez.
And I'm John Kapora. Hi.
And here's what we've learned about Aether Revolt from 2 Magic World Champions.
Oh yeah! Alright, our Aether Revolt review marches on, and today we've got red and multicolor cards because there's not really a ton going on with these red cards.
Not really. It's hard to make a big impact in a format like Modern. You're up against staples like Lightning Bolt, and this set doesn't really deliver anything truly new there.
Yeah, I mean, you've got Shock, but Shock's not really making a dent in Modern, plus it already existed.
Exactly. It is one of the higher rated cards by BBD, though. He likes that. It's a nice flexible piece of removal.
He also likes Quicksmith Rebel, which leads me to believe he thinks red is going to be pretty aggressive, going to be really preoccupied with dealing a lot of direct damage to an opponent, which is kind of a far cry from how Seth looks at red in Aether Revolt.
Exactly. He's more about, we've seen this in his other colors as well, getting maximum value out of things, right? Cards that achieve more than one thing at once, like Kari Zeev's expertise, right? You're able to steal a creature and follow it up with a play of your own. He seems to like all the expertises, really.
Yeah, you're not going to really see anything like Shock out of Seth. I mean, he did top 8 a Pro Tour with a burn deck, but for the most part, the way he kind of evaluates cards in the dark is he goes for, okay, what's going to generate me the most advantage over a long period of time? I think Seth's part of the school of thought where, okay, if both of us just like put our decks out on the table, just like every card, who's going to win that game? And that is kind of how Seth evaluates cards.
Absolutely, which brings us to his other high-rated pick out of red. He likes Kari Zeev's, Skyship Pirate, the card there that attacks and makes a monkey.
Yeah, you make a monkey. It's legendary. Kari Zev, Skyship Raider.
Raider, that's it.
There you go.
Raider, Pirate.
I mean, they're all the same thing, right? But anyways, he's making a monkey. He's attacking. He's got that, menace going for it, a little quasi-evasion for you.
Yeah, it's an interesting one because it's hard to block Kari herself, and then you let the monkey through, or you block the monkey and she keeps getting in every turn. So either way, not great options for your opponent.
It's a nice, strong early game play, but what we're really going to look to sink our teeth into this time are the multicolor cards, because a couple of them are really great. Winding Constrictor and Rogue Refiner both got unanimous 4s for standard.
Yes, yeah, and they do effects that we don't really see a whole lot of in other cards, right? Winding Constrictor is going to up your counters on just about any permanent that you got, so that's kind of unique.
Rogue Refiner also a good spot in your curve. It's a 3-drop. You're going to be drawing cards. You're going to be getting energy, and there's already kind of these green-based energy decks that are looking to maybe fire an Aetherworks Marvel, maybe a Gonti's Aether Heart coming in the Pro Tour. Rogue Refiner is going to be a really valuable role player in a lot of these energy decks.
Absolutely, absolutely. So also in this block of multicolored cards, we've got Planeswalkers, right? We got Ajani Unyeilding.
Yes.
And what can we say about that one?
All right, so Braun-Duin, on top of Winding Constrictor, Rogue Refiner, he also gave Ajani Unyielding, Oath of Ajani, and Tezzeret. He gave them all 4s. Seth was a little less high on them, but Braun-Duin, we can see kind of what he's thinking with Standard right now. We see he's really valuing those Planeswalkers and really valuing that Oath really highly.
Yeah. So maybe a Super Friends type deck is going to kind of emerge out of this. We still have a lot of good stuff. We have Chandra, Gideon, a bunch of players there that could fit right in. Oath of Nissa is another good way to kind of kick off that whole deck.
Absolutely. I mean, I think Brian's basic philosophy here is that you don't want to sleep on any of these Planeswalkers. They might not look great on paper, but that's been the case with a lot of Planeswalkers that ended up being awesome. So what you're going to want to do is he's going to want to test these as much as possible leading into the Pro Tour, and I mean, he's really high on these two, which is interesting to me.
So let us know in the comments if you agree, disagree, or have some other opinion here, what you think are the best cards in red, multicolored. We want to hear about it. Let us know. And in the meantime,
check out magic.tcgplayer.com. We've got articles by the pros. They're definitely talking about Aether Revolt all week. Today, actually, Seth had an article about kind of the copycat deck, with Saheeli Ray, Felidar Guardian. He gave a couple different takes on that deck, so you should check that out. We've got a buy list. We're buying cards. If you need some extra scratch for those Aether Revolt cards, send some cards our way. We've got pre-sales for Aether Revolt going on this whole time, and we sell cards from every other set too, so stop on by.
That's it for us for today. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
Bye, Internet.